Drake is such a cash grab.
Aubrey Drake is not a fucking cash grab.
No, I'll tell you why right now.
We discussed this.
No, here's a good reason. I just thought of this. The Toosie Slide. I have never heard that song like in the whole. I've seen it on TikTok dances. But you know why he made that song?
Why?
For TikTok dances. He knew it was going to go viral on TikTok with the dances and the shit that TikTok does with that. And he knew it was going to be a huge cash grab. Drake is a cash grab. That's why he's not the best rapper right now.
So you're telling me just because he gets to the bag, he knows what he's doing. So what's the difference between getting to the bag and being a cash grab? Are you trying to ridicule him for being a cash grab?
Okay, this is the thing. It's okay to be a cash grab, I guess, if you admit you're a cash grab. Drake, you cannot be the greatest rapper in the world when you're selling out. You know what I'm saying?
So he said.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. He is making music for the mainstream media and the mainstream radio.
Well,
wait,
obviously.
Let me finish. That's going to get a bunch of clicks and repeats and, views, and it's going to get him a lot of money. It has like catchy tunes, like the Toosie Slide. That was easily going to be a TikTok dance, and I think his whole team knew it. I think everyone in the world knew it, and it is. And now he probably got so much money from that one song, but it was a cash grab.
All right. What I'm saying is, it's okay. Is it not okay for an artist to adjust and to think of different ways to get their streams up or to get their? I think that's a great thing. I think that's a cool thing that he did the Toosie Slide. What about it? It's cringy. It's a little cringy because yes, right foot up, left foot up. That's obvious. That's an obvious damn song, right? But what I'm saying is, why is it bad that? Why is it a bad thing that he's trying to up his stream? Like he's just that's clever if you want to think about it. Like Lil Nas X, the only reason Old Town Road went fucking viral was because of TikTok, though. And like that's a method, you know what I mean? So what's wrong with that?
Even around was that?
That was his strategy. That was his. He said the reason he came up with, like all those like the the TikToks and all that. He knew it was gonna circulate around TikTok because he knew how big that shit was gonna get. And then
I never said that song was good.
I'm not saying Toosie Slide's good. That shit's awful. Not awful, but I mean, like, it's just not a good song. Like,
so what are you saying? Then what are you trying to say?
It's not bad that he did that. It like, okay, cash grab. Are you trying to ridicule? Are you trying to ridicule him for being a quote unquote cash grab in that situation?
I just know what the old Drake was. And I know what the new Drake is now. And the new Drake just tries to get plays. And
the new Drake gets to the bag. Does he not?
Yeah,
so every time he spits a bar about getting to the bag or being the king of getting to the bag, we can't deny that the man is getting to the bag.
Okay, and he's getting to the bag. He is. But he's getting to the bag by selling out, by making like catchy, shitty songs like nonstop. Or God's Plan. God's Plan
went off though. That's the thing.
Okay, but that's fine that it went off, and it did go off, but it was still a really bad song.
No, it was not.
God's Plan?
God's Plan was not a bad song.
God's Plan was a horrible song.
Toosie Slide is a horrible song. This new shit he's got out. Tyreek be bumping it all the time, and it's just like, why? Like you, like play some like that old shit you were talking like, it's far from over. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
The old shit is good, but like, this is the thing, Drake is selling out, and he knows he's selling out, and that's fine because like this is the God's Plan. Not look at Scorpion. Scorpion was bad. Views was bad. What was the one before Scorpion?
I'm looking it up now. Views wasn't that bad.
Views was bad.
No. I'm thinking of More Life. Was that More Life?
Oh, More Life was bad.
Oh, you didn't like More Life?
Passion Fruit was okay. That one song.
Yeah.
But that went mainstream too. I don't know. My point is, I'm not saying mainstream is bad. I'm saying most of the mainstream music, like think of pop music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in my opinion, majority of pop music is pretty bad, right?
I mean, I don't. Here's the thing. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm
I
just
just don't
thinking of
listen.
like
It's not in my rotation, but like, I'm not saying it's bad because I haven't listened to enough to say it's that I feel like it's bad. But I'm
I'm
not.
just thinking of like thinking of like Imagine Dragons or
Okay.
like
Okay.
Maroon 5,
Let me take. Okay. Imagine Dragons did go mainstream poppy. They did sell. That's the thing. They started making some really not so ear pleasuring music towards the later of their career. Like now, like back then they were popping. Like Drake, he was like the music aspect of it was like whoa, but now it's like eh. I know that was hella general, but I'm saying like you know what I'm saying easily.
Imagine Dragons makes music for movie trailers. I forget who told me that, but someone told me that, and I was like, that's so true. Music for movie trailers. And I bring up like again Logic. It's just because Logic was so it was just he was so like it was almost like he was really really good back in the day. I thought like with his Young Sinatra ego, and then with his Bobby Tarantino mixtape and the Incredible True Story, and then Under Pressure. But then like as soon as he hit the mainstream, he just thought like
Because ready, I told you he had the underdog mentality. Did he not?
and that's what I think all rappers have in the beginning, and they just lose it.
Damn, that's true. Like what? Well, no, because Logic's rapping was all about that underdog mentality, and so I
Logic's
feel like
also
he didn't
not
have much to
creative.
rap. He didn't have much to rap about after. I don't know. He had much to rap about, but like, just wasn't in a motivated way, in a more motivated way, like his first album, like projects coming up. Because he was hungry as. Because you got to think, you're hungry when you're coming up. Like you're trying to like you're fucking you want it bad, so like it's gonna I feel like that's gonna resonate in your art and in your music that you're making. But like once he's got it, I guess like and I'm not saying that for every artist, obviously, but I'm just saying like that's how his music sounded coming up. He was always talking about he was always talking about wanting it hard and all that shit. And now he's like he starts rapping about people making fun of him online. That's what he's rapping about now. His last album, what was that?
No one wants to hear you bitch about how much haters you got or how like, bro. If the more you hate on them, like Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, that was his last album.
God.
And he made like it was all about people hating on him.
Yes.
And if you make a whole album about people hating on you, people are just gonna keep hating on you.
Well, hold on.
No. You know what
Eminem made Kamikaze. Eminem made Kamikaze because people hated on Revival.
Tyyonn, Kamikaze was not good.
Kamikaze was kind of slapped.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I don't think Eminem is slapping anymore. I think his last good project was Marshall Mathers 2.
Oh my God.
With Rap God, remember that?
Yeah.
That was a good ass LP. But
I feel like it. But no. Kamikaze. Have you listened to Lucky You, Jonah Lucas with it? That's a good whatever. All right. Back on Logic. Fucking I don't know. Did you listen to Supermarket or whatever, or read the book or something that he came out with?
Supermarket was also just trash. It was like.
But you used to put it on. You used to screenshot it on your Spotify and put it on your story though.
No, I screenshotted it when it first came out because I had hopes for it because I saw it had Mac DeMarco on it.
Right.
I think it may have had Gus Dapperton, and at the time I liked Gus Dapperton. I think it had Gus Dapperton. I don't know, but so I screenshot it before I listened to it. So I was like, hey, maybe this will be good.
And it wasn't.
No, and it was really, really bad, actually. Like, it was just basic alternative, his take on that. And it wasn't very good. Again, Logic's not, like, creative. And
that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement to make.
He's not. He repeats lyrics. Everybody was, that album was an exact, like, it was a take off of To Pimp a Butterfly. He tried to make that.
You think so?
Yes, because it was about racial. He's biracial, and he was talking about how people don't think he's biracial, and he is, and how he gets like rejected from the black community because he looks white. So he was just complaining about his biracialness, and then how he's treated unfairly. And then To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick's, that album's also about racial issues, and like black rights, which is also what which everybody's about. You also saw like you heard the trumpets. It had like a little jazz mix into it.
Black Spider-Man was, yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. It like he was trying to be Kendrick so hard, and I feel like that just shows that he's not creative. Like, he can't come up with his own ideas.
Well,
The Incredible True Story was good. I liked that album. I think that was a really good album. I don't know. I get confused on how that one man can just go from like arguably being like, I feel like a top 5 rapper to just go to like the bottom of the food chain. It's so bad.
he still sells out
He does. You're right. And we don't.
easily. You say we don't.
Logic does sell out. You're right. And he's going to continue to sell out.
Very true.
But a lot of people sell out who aren't good. Like Pump. Well, Pump's bad. He sells out.
Yeah.
Famous Dex. Not Famous Dex. I don't Famous Dex.
You speaking a lot of names, bro.
Bruh, no one gives a shit. No one's gonna listen. If Famous Dex listens to this, call me out, Famous Dex. I think you're kind of trash, bruh. Call us out. You're trash, Famous Dex. Did you see Travis Scott on Fortnite?
Nah, Tyreek was talking about it last night. Tyreek said this. Tyreek said Fortnite's dying so bad they had to throw a fucking Travis Scott concert to save it.
No, bro. I went to it with my friend Derek.
Was it good?
It was actually kind of crazy.
I bet. They had the emo with the where he like had the microphone with the fire, like the meme. That's the new emote, isn't it? Where he's shaking the microphone.
But it made me think like virtual concerts could be like the future.
Ooh. But was he performing though?
No, it was a robot. It was literally like maybe a 10-minute concert, if even that. But basically, you were a character, and you have to play it. It's on 4 more times until April 25th. You should try it. But you go there and like a big explosion happens and your player flies back, and then a huge giant Travis Scott comes up and just starts singing and dancing.
Damn.
It's a bunch of lights, and he's playing like his most famous songs. And I was like this.
What were they playing? Antidote?
No, it played Goosebumps, Highest in the Room, Sicko Mode. I don't remember the other two. And, a new song we had with Kid Cudi. He played that one too.
Oh, that just dropped. I saw that.
Yeah, that was on Fortnite.
That was the song he was dropping?
Yeah.
Oh, snap, the Scots?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that a cash grab move?
The Fortnite thing?
What Travis did doing a concert in Fortnite, is that a cash grab move compared to Drake making a song for TikTok?
Here's my thing.
Okay.
Travis made a deal with Fortnite to do this, right?
Right.
Drake had no deal with TikTok to make this song, okay? Drake knew with TikTok being out and them having dancing, it's a huge dancing fan base. He made it for people to dance to. And it's a really, really, really shitty basic dance if you haven't seen it.
Oh, no, I've seen it.
It's like anyone could do it. Exactly. Anyone could do it. My grandfather could do it. So it's like, of course, it's going to go insane to the general public. It'd be the next huge dance move. Travis Scott also makes good music. I don't think Travis Scott sells out.
Yeah, I think Travis makes good music.
You have to understand. Do you understand what I mean when I say sell out?
I do, but I would like for you to elaborate it more, because you're not, because like I'm comparing the two and I'm still not. You haven't elaborated enough.
Think of there are songs. Okay, here's the thing. When I say sell out, maybe it's not the right word. I'm thinking of mainstream songs that are gonna get radio plays. Because how the radio plays like catchy songs, God's Plan was an extremely, extremely catchy song. You know, it was also really bad. Same thing with like One Dance. Very catchy song. But
I like the beat.
okay, but think of Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang.
Gucci
Bad
Gang.
song.
Okay, here's the thing, but they're okay. They're bad songs. Gucci Gang, for example, bad song. Structurally, it's just that when it comes to,
So why make a bad song?
Huh?
Did Lil Pump think that was a good song when he dropped it, or did he know it was not a good song?
But listen. He probably thought, because he knew what he was doing. He's not
exactly.
He's not in it. It's not selling out. Here's how I'm gonna explain it. Lil Pump knows he's not gonna be fucking Kendrick Lamar. He's not gonna write like Kendrick Lamar. When he says that he's the best, he knows he doesn't mean it seriously. He means it, but like he doesn't. When in the whole culture, his hip hop aspect of it, he knows he's not gonna be the fucking regarded as one of the greats. He'll be like acknowledged, but he's not going down in fucking history.
He's not going to be acknowledged. But
listen. This is what I'm saying. Lil Pump makes music that like 6ix9ine, Lil Pump. They make music that they're like for what they do, their audience, their marketing, their who they are, for their brand, their music. They're gonna make that. Maybe they'll drop a few bars, and maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe drop a couple bars here and there that are actually nice. You know what I mean? But they know what they're doing, trying to make money. Here's the thing: do they not go hype? Bad song, very bad songs, right? But whenever you're trying to turn up, whenever you're trying to have fun, and someone throws on motherfucking Gucci Gang, lights go out, neon lights go up, and all you hear is the drop.
Okay, but this is the thing. They're not in it then for the music. They're in it for the money.
Maybe they like music though. It's not.
Okay. Lil Pump I feel like Lil Pump makes none of his beats, writes none of his lyrics. No. And it's just the face of his brand. No. Can I speak? Don't interrupt me, please.
No, I'm trying to say.
You're trying to say the whole time.
But you're saying he's not making music.
Let me finish my statement.
All right, go for it.
I said, do you think Lil Pump knows how to make beats? Maybe. You know what? Maybe. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he does. But I would say it's a 60% chance that he does not know how to make beats. I doubt he writes his own lyrics. And he's probably just the face of his brand. He's a good character. That's what he is. The way he looks, the way he acts, he's young. Good character. So he's the face of a brand and then just yells into a mic, which isn't bad because, again, he's making cash. But it's not, it defeats the whole purpose, I feel like, of music. Music is meant to, inspire people or to tell a story or to, make someone feel better. It's like meditation to some people. Okay. But he's doing it to just get cash, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but some could see it as selling out. You know what I'm saying? It's like going into the industry to be an actor just because you want to be famous. You shouldn't go into the industry just because you want to be famous. You know what I mean?
I do. I see what you're saying. I agree with everything. You're saying. I just need to say he does make his own beats.
Okay. How do you know that?
Because he's said that in an interview. Multiple people have said that. You've seen it. There's videos of him making beats.
I forgot you're riding Lil Pump's dick.
I'm not riding his dick. I just remember seeing it. Next thing. I do know what you're saying about you're saying someone who, if they're going to make music, it should be because they love, or if they're going to create this type of art or be in this industry, they should do it for the love of it, not because of monetary gain from it.
Yeah, because I also think it's just, yeah, sure. That's what I would say. Yeah, that if you're going to be in the music industry, you should do it. You should at least know how to make music. But people these days just like a character anymore. So
that's true.
As long as he keeps doing that, he'll be fine. I don't think it's going to last him too long. I think Lil Pump will be dead. I guess. What was that?
It's good. We're editing it out.
But again, I think in like 5 to 10 years, Lil Pump will be dead. Not like literally dead,
Dead?
but
I don't
like
know about dead.
no, because all of his fans are gonna grow up.
Okay, yeah. When they grow up and they make more like
When they grow up and realize his music is trash,
right,
then they'll be like, oh, this is what it is. Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, they make music for party animals,
right,
and they're young. But
right.
again, in like 10 years, maybe 20 years, when they're like 50, are they still gonna be making party bangers? No, probably not.
I don't think they'll be making music at all at that age, honestly.
They'll probably just have enough money to just call it off, you know?
Well, if they're smart with it. There's a lot of people who make money fast and quick like that, drop out of the industry, and then they go broke. Then they try to make a song afterwards, you know what I mean?
I
To blow up.
guess. Didn't Allen Iverson go broke?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I want to know what X's albums would have sounded like if he were alive, is what I mean. I want to know what his, like Mac Miller, I listened to Swimming. No, I listened to Circles. I listened to Circles for the first time like 2 weeks ago or something, and it was beautiful. Like knowing the fact that I haven't listened to much of his music before. I've listened to a little bit, but like this is the one I really sat there and listened to, knowing that he died and then listening to that, and it's like, and it was such a great album though. But like I want to know what it would have sounded like if he were alive and he finished it. You know what I mean? Like these
Yeah.
posthumous albums. I just wonder what, I don't know.
I was with you. I was with you when when we found out X died.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was crazy. We had just pulled up to my mom's house. I looked at my phone and I was like, bro, XXX died. And you were like, what? That was crazy. Him and Juice WRLD both. And
bro, Juice. Oh,
Juice WRLD was weird. Wasn't Juice WRLD's like an accidental suicide?
Well, I think I don't know. I don't know the details. I thought I heard that that they got caught with like stuff on, like drugs and stuff on him, and like he swallowed pills to try to like hide it, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I meant accidental suicide. Yeah. Like, which is just so sad.
Yeah.
Which is just terrible. Like, he had such a huge career ahead of him, you know, and he didn't even, like, why would he bring, didn't he have, like, something like 60 plus pounds of marijuana on him?
Here's the thing.
That's insane. So stupid. Why would you do that? I don't want to say 60 pounds. I don't know if that's true, but wasn't it something crazy amount like that?
It wasn't. It was more so his crew. And yes, he was in it, but like he's the face of the music. But I'm sure they were trying to sell it. They were trying to flip it. You know what I mean? But like if they had that much,
why are you trying to? Okay, it says right here 70 pounds of marijuana on his private.
Either they were gonna smoke that all, which I do believe, which I don't think they would, because that's a lot. But I'm sure they were trying to flip it, sell it, or something.
But why are you trying to sell it if you're a multi-millionaire?
It's more his friends, I believe. I believe it was more the people around him were probably doing it more than he will be doing it. You know what I mean? And that's his friends. He's taking them with him. You know what I mean? They're thinking he gets a private jet. They could easily take pounds of marijuana on a private. You know what I mean? They probably been doing it for a while, and they just got busted this time. But
apparently, you know what I mean? the pilot snitched on him.
Yeah, apparently, I saw that. And also, if he has his friends, Juice WRLD, one of his friends could have took a charge. Could they have not?
It wouldn't have mattered because he already took the pills.
Huh?
He probably took the pills as soon as he found out the cops knew.
Right.
Because he was like, the cops are coming, they're going to search us, I'm taking these pills. Because regardless if his friend took a charge or not, actually, I guess you're right, his friend could have taken the pills too. Like,
someone could have confessed for all of that, taken the whole charge. Or they could have evened it out so Juice WRLD couldn't get charged.
That would have been a bro move.
But that's what they should have done. I mean,
you're right. I guess.
I mean, that's Juice WRLD. That's Juice WRLD, and you're his sideling, his underling, and you're under here dealing under him, assumably dealing under him, and you get caught. Why should Juice WRLD have to have done that? Like, you knew the risks.
You don't know that they were selling, and you don't know.
I don't know.
And you don't know if it was personal.
But if it was personal, someone should have took that charge. Or could have took the charge.
70 pounds is just an excessive amount.
Yeah.
It's just like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how are they transporting it and what?
I don't know, man. Duffel bags was sealed, vacuum sealed duffel bag. I don't know.
But wouldn't that look suspicious just off the bat? While
But they
carrying
had-
around different, like 4 different duffel bags with weed?
But they had private jets and like
Well, you still have to walk through the airport, right? And go through TSA?
No, you can just. I'm fairly sure with a private jet. I don't know if this is true or not. But that's how I assume.
Yeah,
You
you
just
ever been in
walk
a
up-
private jet?
Huh?
Like, you ever been in a private jet?
No, I'm saying I don't know about it as much, but I'm saying that's what I assume. You just roll up to the airport. Yeah, put your bags to TSA, but like you got a fucking private jet. TSA gonna check. They're gonna be like, all right, man, go. You know what I mean?
You think?
I would think like if you're coming in with a private jet, I'm sure you could be like, if you have enough money to have a private jet and TSA is gonna give you shit, you could be like, no,
So why'd
you're
the
done.
pilot give him shit?
Well, I'm sure the pilot was, you know what I mean? Just didn't.
I don't know. I feel like if TSA let on the weed, then it has to be okay. Because here's the thing: unless people with private jets don't go through TSA, which is possible,
That's what I think.
but that wouldn't make sense. Because if you have a private jet, do you also have a private pilot, or do you get pilots enrolled by like the airlines?
I believe you can have a private pilot.
Employed by the airlines.
If you don't have a pilot at the time, then the airline could provide you with a pilot, I believe.
I just don't know why the pilot snitched. Like, it's like, no, I understand if like, that's why I'm confused. Is like,
Yeah.
if the weed was on the plane, it had to have gone through TSA unless people who have private jets don't go through TSA. But if it got through TSA, then the pilot shouldn't have been able to say anything because I guess everything on the plane at that point should have been quote unquote legal, you know?
Right.
Where are they flying to? Los Angeles?
I don't know. I do not know. Chicago?
Like Mac Miller.
That may be Mac.
What did Mac Miller overdose on?
I just believe opioids. I don't know which one specifically. Let me see.
That one was crazy.
That was sad. I was in orientation when I found out.
In
And
New York?
yeah, and it was because I didn't really listen to his music, but I knew Mac. Everyone knew Mac Miller.
You didn't listen to him in middle school?
I listened to a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I listened to him a little bit.
Like
But
when
like
he dropped
not-
that song Donald Trump and remember that song Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Such a great song. And then Party on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
It's on Blue Slide Park. That was a great album too. You know, that's why it's like it was more crazy when Kobe died. Cause someone told me that it's kind of true. Like we see musical artists overdose all the time, it seems like. Or like kill themselves all the time. Like a Juice WRLD, Lil Peep.
Kill themselves.
Yeah, like Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, Mac, Demi Lovato tried to kill herself. You know, all these other artists. Then like athletes almost seem immortal. You know? And so it's like Kobe Bryant crashing into a mountain
That's
doesn't seem real.
because I think that reminds us all of
Especially Kobe. Like he was like a cartoon character almost. Because he was like childhood hero to people. Like you looked at him and he was just Kobe Bryant. Like he was an icon. He was an idol to so many people. And then so he seemed like a superhero almost. He was like immortal. Like he was just big. And then like you see like crash to a mountain and he dies. It's like wow. Like it's cruel, you know?
I believe
Kind of
that
crazy.
that reminds us of our humanity. I believe that no matter how big you are, though, like you know what I mean, we're all like shit. We're gonna die. Like Kobe, like that's not something like we all expected Kobe to like grow old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it didn't seem real for like the first week. It was
Like-
like it seemed like it was like I was living in like a different world. Like I was dreaming
What was
almost.
he? What was he? 40?
41.
40 what? He had potentially 60
Oh
whole
yeah,
ass
bro.
years.
He had a good like if he got lucky, he had a good 50 some years left. And also like his daughter and 7 other people.
Oh my. Oh yes, dude.
So
What?
that's
That's
crazy.
just the fact that anyone can go at any point, no matter who it is. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
mean,
No matter who it is, it doesn't matter like who you are. At any point, you can leave this earth. Doesn't matter.
yeah, and that's why like I don't know. When did that happen in January?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was at Towson. Where were you at?
I was going to rehearsal when that happened.
How did you find out?
Me and Erica were together, and
Wait, you're in New York?
no, I
Oh,
was in. I
rehearsal
was
to
here.
Cumberland Theater.
Yeah, and Erica just and Erica's on her phone, and she just said it like, like, oh my God, Kobe Bryant died, and I was like, like she was like sad about it, but like not. It was
What
more
did,
like a meh
what
kind of.
did you do? Were you like, what?
I was like I was mesmerized. I was like we were in sheets, and I was like, and when she told me that, I was like, what did you just say? It's like Kobe Bryant. Like I saw it on Twitter. I was like, wait, what? I just started thinking back to like childhood at that. Like I was like, what the fuck? I started thinking back to the when I was 8, when like I was all about Kobe, bro. I was all about the Lakers and all that, and like I just thought like, how, why, what the fuck? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
There's no explanation for it.
I was in my dorm room and Max texted me and said Kobe died. And I was like, wow. I didn't believe it at first. 'Cause at first I went on Twitter. I saw TMZ reported it, but then I saw someone said it was fake, and I was like, it's just no way this is real. And then like it was confirmed, and I was like, wow.
Isn't that fucked that
Yeah, it's fucked.
That TMZ got it for that Kobe's wife potentially had to find out that her husband died through TMZ first.
She
TMZ got to
did.
that first.
She did find out through TMZ first.
Like what? Oh, she did.
I think so. Yeah,
That's See, that's fucked.
that is fucked up.
That's very fucked.
I know TMZ got some shit for that too.
Wow.
Which they should have. I don't
They
know
should've.
how. I don't know how TMZ got
How
that
do you
first.
get that information?
I don't know.
And why would you run that story? I see but that's such a giant. Like you should have kept that. I don't know.
Cash grab.
Cash grab. Fucking cash grab.
That was a cash grab.
That's a fucked up cash grab though.
Yeah, you know how many clicks they got?
Fuck TMZ, bro. Honestly,
Fuck
fucking
paparazzi.
paparazzi, fuck them, bro.
Like, have you seen that Kanye video? Have you seen?
Where they were following him?
There's so many Kanye videos of the paparazzi. Like, have you seen the one where he hits the stop sign on his head?
Yeah, that's all I was thinking of.
That wasn't even really the paparazzi's fault.
Yeah, it was. He was running. He was like,
no, he wasn't. He was literally like 10 feet away from Kanye, and he was like, Kanye. He was with Kim. And I guess Kanye just didn't see the stop sign and just banged his damn head off. And he hit it hard, too. And then Kanye went after the cameraman, and he was like, what did he say? He was like, I can't out of my fucking face. Or what did he say? What did he say? I don't even remember.
oh, no, I don't remember.
I look up on YouTube, like paparazzi, like crazy paparazzi moments with celebrities. There are some crazy ass moments, bro. Like
Yeah.
have you seen Justin Bieber getting in the face of one?
No.
That was crazy. Kanye has a lot. Kanye has like 4 or 5, which is deserving. I feel like paparazzi probably sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Probably
I don't know. Like, would you get paid if someone told? Like, I'm wondering how much they get paid because if it's a good amount, it's enough.
They
to where,
get paid depending on the story they get. Like, that's why they're annoying. Is because once they see a big star, they're just like, oh my God, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get paid if I get this guy on camera. So then technically anyone could be a paparazzi.
right?
Because if you get the story, I think you could sell them to news sites and to news stations.
Right.
or not the story, you get the video. Like, if say say a building exploded, and I was the only one who got the video of it, and some news site was like, I want that video, they would pay me for it. So technically, anyone could be paparazzi. So, that's why it's probably annoying. Like, Kanye probably can't even go out to the grocery store or even go out to the park with his family without getting bombarded.
Right.
There's no way. Kanye, there's no way they can go out without getting questioned or paparazzi everywhere. And that probably really sucks. And a lot of people strive to be famous,
Mm-hmm.
People just want to be famous so bad. They'll do anything for fame. Doesn't make any sense. Like, I just feel like being famous is one of the worst parts of the job almost. Unless some people thrive off of like the love and the superficialness, like the yes men.
Yeah.
Being told they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
But also you got a lot of the haters too. Like, there's probably just as much haters as there are fans.
Yeah, and we tend to focus on the hate a lot more than the.
Oh yeah, like there could be a million.
Like,
there could be a million positive comments, and the one comment's like, "Oh wow, you look stupid," and then you'll just focus on that one comment.
right. Easily.
That's how that works.
Why don't you like me? But then again, you don't really care when you really get down to the nitty gritty of not giving a fuck what someone thinks of you. Yeah, at times it does get to you, but like when you gotta remind yourself like fuck them. Like, you're doing you. You're doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? They don't like it. They don't like it. How would you deal with if this podcast got a lot more hate than it did likes? Would you keep doing it?
Yes, I would.
Right.
I wouldn't stop because any publicity, first of all, is good publicity.
Right.
So if it just kept getting extreme amounts of hate, I'd keep doing it. Like, do you know who Lele Pons is?
Yes, I did know Lele Pons.
She gets so much hate. Like, I don't watch her videos. Do you know how much hate she gets? Like, are you aware of it?
No.
Do you know, think of someone who gets a lot of hate. Like, nothing but hate. Like, remember when Logan Paul did that suicide?
Oh God.
Hung that body.
Video.
Yeah, the video.
Yeah. The forest, the Japanese forest video.
Yeah, he filmed a dead body. Imagine that much hate all of the time. Yeah. Do you know how much hate he got for that?
Yeah.
Like everyone in the world.
Like, everyone was like at his neck. Yeah.
That's the thing. Imagine the whole world hating you for that video. Like, there were celebrities. Like, celebrities that were 10 times more famous than this. Like, Dylan O'Brien, he commented on it. Like, Chrissy Teigen, they all tweeted at him.
Wow.
Like, wow, you're a piece of shit. And he was just like, damn. I don't know how you would respond to that.
He did. He was like, I'm sorry for I had a total relapse in my actions or something. I don't know.
But see, that made him so famous. That almost made him a household name.
But he was already big on YouTube before that. That's the thing.
I mean, he was big to like 9-year-olds. I'm talking. My mom knew of him when the Suicide Forest came out. And my mom doesn't watch Logan Paul.
Right.
She doesn't have time to watch Logan Paul. So when she hears about Logan Paul because of the Suicide Forest video, then I knew right then and there that he could almost be a household name because of this video. Because they got on every news station. It's like YouTuber videotapes dead body posts on YouTube. I don't know what he was thinking at the time. I don't know why he did that.
Right. That was. I didn't see the video initially, but I got to like.
I saw the news. I was in computer class with Noah, and he showed me it, and I was like, "Oh God, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
So I looked it up. He had deleted the video by that time. I don't know how long the video was up for.
No, I saw this man Kavos. I don't know. He's just a drama channel, but pretty cool guy. But he ran like a story on it and he showed like parts of the video, and like he blurred out parts of it, but like but like Logan zoomed, like he zoomed in on it and stuff. Like that, it was more than just like, he showed it. Like he
wanted for that cash grab.
He narrated it
for that cash grab.
But he was like laughing as a coping mechanism, which I do believe. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, like
I laugh as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, you get into a nervous situation, it's like fuck, you don't know what to do, so you're gonna start laughing. Yeah. Understandable, but like, I don't know.
No, it wasn't even the laughing that was bad. It's coping. It's the filming and posing in front of it, and then actually after shooting that, and then looking at the tape, and then going to edit it, and posting it.
My God,
he had hours to think about this, which is what's bad about it. It's not even the laughing, like coping it with laughing. That wasn't even the bad part. It's the posing. It's the zooming in on it. It's the commentating about it. It's like. And it's just insane that, like, looking at the edit, like, I wonder what he was thinking looking at the edit. Because I know he had an editor at the time. But I wonder if he probably still has an editor, but I wonder if he looked at the video before he posted it. And I also wonder what his editor was thinking while editing it. Like, I wonder why his editor didn't say, Logan, we can't post that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I don't know why he didn't have a team around him saying, what the fuck are you doing? You can't post this.
You know what?
I would hope I would have a team around me to say, don't post this. He didn't have any friends that were with him. I don't know. That was a weird situation.
They should have stopped recording when they found the dead body.
Yeah.
That should have been the telltale sign.
They should have stopped right there, and they shouldn't even have mentioned it.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have brought it up.
They should have went home.
No, not necessarily. They should have saw the body, stopped recording, called someone, and then they could have kept going with their day. That wouldn't have been bad either. But it's just.
But the whole video was focused on the suicide forest. That's the. Well, I guess.
Yeah, it was true. But still, he could have just made it a creepy-esque video and not had a dead body, you know?
Right.
So, but again, he was on that cash grab mindset, which is, I'm going to get a dead body. This has never been done on YouTube before. I'm going to get so many views, so much money. And he got bit in the ass.
Oh my God. Bit in
the ass.
In the fucking ass.
But, you know.
That hate. You're right. That hate must have sucked.
It did suck. Probably.
The whole, that was, no one was rooting for it. No one, there was no way to be on his side. If you're a mega fan of him, sure, you're going to be on his side. But, how do you justify that?
He justified
I guess, yeah.
He was, because at that time, he was extremely famous.
Right.
He was honestly probably at the peak of his success. And he was posting every day, 15-minute videos, vlogs.
Right.
And he was getting in. I was watching this happen. I was looking, because I was thinking at the time, before this happened, I was looking at his views. He was getting 7 million views a day.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy is insane. He's making so much money. He wasn't getting demonetized either, because he would keep his videos family friendly, because that was his audience. 9 to 12.
No. He was YouTube's big name. He was their.
Oh yeah, he was rolling in it, and he said that was the reason he did it, because he was lost in just that money mindset and just keep making more money and keep making more views and get that content and get something different. He didn't think the moral part of it and the sensical non-sociopathic part of it. I cannot post this video. And I don't think Logan's a bad guy. I don't. I don't know him at all, but I just from looking at social media, I feel like he doesn't say that he's a bad guy. It just seems like he was caught up in what was going on, which I think could happen,
Yeah, easily. All right, there's been another episode of Generally Speaking with Tyyonn and Cody. Make sure you follow us on all our social medias at Twitter, Generally Speak 9, on Facebook, Generally Speaking with Tyyonn and Cody. We are out on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Music.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. I thought it was Apple Music in general.
No, there's Apple Podcasts.
Well, still, we're out on it.
Tomorrow's episode, we're gonna have. Hold on, cut that. I don't know how to pronounce their names. They have weird fucking names. Okay, we won't say their names.
Say the host of their show.
Yeah, okay. Tomorrow we have the hosts of Beyond Wellbeing coming on the show, so that'll be great. And this weekend we have TikToker Lionel Chambers coming on Sunday.
Yes.
So
great guy.
Ready for that. All right. Thank you for listening. We'll see ya.
Peace.